what sunrise looks like in Mount Nemrut.
We're now reaching Mount Nemrut, the throne of the gods. So we're in Besni and we're about to leave and we're driving to Adiyaman, which is about 40 minutes away, and we will go to watch the sunrise in Mount Nemrut. Here's my cousin Gökhan abi
In
driving
his
us.
Ferrari.
Right, let's go. Ve Adiyaman'a vardık. Iris had a nap at the back.
I did, I just woke up. This is Adiyaman.
The locals are just chilling, drinking tea, smoking. So we're on the high street and it's super busy.
Oh, it's just a city. What do you expect from a city? It's busy, there's a lot of people. Her yer çok kalabalık. We're now currently in King Antiochus, the most famous place in Adiyaman for çiğ köfte. Adiyaman is the land of çiğ köftes. Çiğ means raw and köfte means meat. But this one is actually vegetarian. It doesn't have any meat in it. When they make it at home, they actually put raw meat in it and then they knead it. Usually the men do it because they're a lot stronger. Not to say that women aren't strong, but it's a tradition here that men do the çiğ köfte.
Hoş bulduk.
Adıyaman'ın en iyi çiğ köftecisi.
Hey ya.
Hey ya hastasıyız. O hey ya böyle. Banamızı sarma. Kanepe, el bombası C4. Abi el bombası. Filmini sen çekeceksin.
Onu çekersen ben acı olur. Filmini sen çek. Filmini Memo. Memo. Filmini sen çek.
Dur.
Filmini sen çek.
Dur. This is the hand grenade.
Çek.
Sen
Bomba
çek.
patladı.
Bu lezzet patlı. Biber de iyi, biber de ver. Biber de ver kendine. Çiğ köftenin tarihi bende. Kitabını yazan adam benim.
Kitabını yazmış.
Ustam varken bana
Patent.
gitmez.
Kitabını yazan adam. YouTube'a gir bak.
Kenan Ustam meşhur.
Abi öyle çıkıyor çiğ köftenin kitabını yazan adam.
Türk.
Hazır. Afiyet olsun abla. Böyle.
Nazar oldu o da.
The one with mayonnaise and ketchup.
This is actually quite cheap to eat, and at the moment one portion is 15 liras, which is around £1.50. Then the one we're getting served now is the hitap, which is 6 liras, and then we've also got the one with mayonnaise, that is 7.50 liras. So again, it's incredibly achievable for the foreign tourists, but for local prices as well, it's still okay.
Finished eating çiğ köfte and now we're going to have dessert, because what's the day in Turkey without eating dessert? This halva can only be found in Adiyaman. All eyes on me.
Helva.
Adıyaman helvası Adıyaman'a özgü tuzsuz peynirle yapılır. Peynir, irmik, su, şeker, yağ. Önce suyla şeker kaynatılır, sonra irmik boşaltılır, soğumaya bırakılır, sonra peynir yedirilip ikrama hazır hale getirilir.
After eating all of that, he didn't want to take the money because we're guests. Where do you find that in the world? Only in Turkey.
No, only in Adiyaman culture.
Only in Adiyaman, actually. I'd say
Adiyaman
that.
people,
In
değil mi Gökhan
Adiyaman.
abi?
Adıyaman people.
Just driven through the forest and now we've come to a viewpoint of Adiyaman. And look at it.
Adiyaman Seyir Tepesi. This is where you need to come for the viewpoint. It's like 10 minutes drive from the city centre. They serve you tea, drinks, etc. People come with their families. It's a bit empty at the moment, but they said they would get really busy. And you can see the cities that are really further away.
Now we have a very social session with telephones. Everyone's tired or not tired. Good morning.
It's 3 AM. We're now getting on the bus. Let's go. We've got a jacket, thick jackets, we've got a blanket. We're going to be hiking up 2,000 meters, so.
The bus is here, but we can't get out of the gate because we don't know how to. Now we're going to attempt to climb the fence.
Oh, the fucking rail. You have to lean on it. Oh, it's going to fucking make spikes.
There's a door there. We're now on the bus, as you can imagine. Mehmet is very grumpy at 3 AM in the morning.
Hit start.
I feel fresh because I slept. We're now at the entrance of Mount Nemrut.
We've got 2 more kilometers in the vehicle, and then after that we have to trek up ourselves.
But we're gonna go get coffee and food.
They don't let you up because it's so windy.
I'm so tired.
We just bought our tickets for 2 people, it's 30 liras each. About 25 minutes until the gates open, and then we've got to trek up the rest. It's already changing colours, we're late, let's go. Iris is running it. It's dark. We're now trekking up the rest of the mountain. It's pitch black.
Mem's made me run up because we're late. The colours are changing. And I got so angry because I just wanted to enjoy this walk. And he was like, come on! And now he wants to stop.
It's too steep.
Yeah, exactly.
We're ahead of everyone. It's slippery. You can see the drop off. We're now reaching Sunrise Terrace, Mount Nemrut, the throne of the gods. We're the first ones here.
Normally the guy said it's really cold and windy, but today we're very special because it's very serene.
And there's no
calm.
clouds.
There's no cloud and there's no wind. So we've secured a spot right at the front and we've got a good view of the sunrise.
Mount Nemrut is a colosseum of King Antiochus of the Commagene kingdom. It is 2,000 years old and it's currently 2,000 meters high up in the Taurus mountains. It was discovered in 1881 by one of the German engineers who was looking at the transport links, and to this date they don't know how the huge statues that are behind us have been carried over here because the rocks that they were made from weren't from this location. You can't really imagine how they must have got this high and built this massive site. One of the mysteries still in the world, how did they build it? The same mystery as how they built the Egyptian pyramids. I think if you make your way, it's a really good experience, amazing sunrise and lots of history.
This is what sunrise looks like in Mount Nemrut.
Behind me is the statues, and these are the statues of the gods. Antiochus the king wanted to put himself in the position of those gods and be remembered as that, which is why he's chosen the highest peak. Over the years the statues' heads have fallen off due to earthquakes, and they've now placed them in front of their bodies, and this is supposedly where underneath where Antiochus's body is buried. but no one's ever found it yet. And there's some mysteries around that, and there's some rumours that supposedly archaeologists who first discovered it found a lot of treasures and gems, as the king basically buried himself with all the wealth in this region.
So the statues are facing the sunrise, and as you can imagine, if I was buried, I would probably do the same. This is Instagram. No people, right? Because I'm right behind the rail. Shame around. Ta-da! I found a good spot. Instagram.
The reality is there's lots of people all around. They're taking pictures over there and just doing all sorts of poses. And after you come out that way, we make our way around the Colosseum down there. When you come onto the other side, you will arrive at the Western Terrace, which has got further statues. Behind me, we've got the eagle, and then we've got King Antiochus right here, this guy.
We're on our way down now. This is the view. We have to go all the way down there. Just look at how steep it is.
So on the Western Terrace you can come and watch the sunset, but majority of people come for the sunrise. And we've now arrived at the car park. We need to get on the bus to the next location.
Because I slept all the way here, when we were on the way up, I didn't see how far we had gone and how bumpy the road was. All I felt was it just went and now I can actually see why and see the surroundings, because it was so dark on the way up.
After Mount Nemrut, the tour takes us to Carter Castle. This is a historical castle built during the Roman period in the 1st and 2nd century. Access is currently restricted as they're restoring it, so instead we just enjoyed a cup of coffee and enjoyed the views from the outside. The next stop is the Severin Bridge, a late Roman-built structure that was still in use by vehicles up until the 90s. Here you can walk across, take some pictures, and it comes with some friendly dogs.
Which means dark bird, because I'm Aykush.
Walking around in a circle, but you're on top of the mountain and you've got 360 views. It's pretty incredible. You can see Mount Nemrut on the other end, the highest point. Right here is Nemrut. I think this is the last stop, so the bus driver's a bit of a rush. It's approximately 9 AM, it's getting a bit hot. I'm hungry, thirsty.
Sleepy.
I think I've had enough. Don't know. But it's still, again, like 2,000 years old. It's still standing here.
There's another one.
The journey back to Adiyaman starts here and it took around 45 minutes.
Again,